Hello, my name is Angela, and I'm going to be talking about initiatives and referendums in Arizona. A referendum is the method by which voters may veto a law or part of a law by gathering signatures from registered voters to place the issue on the ballot. An initiative is the method by which voters may propose new laws or amend existing laws by gathering signatures from registered voters to place the issue on the ballot. First, I'm going to talk about how initiatives are created. Arizona's Constitution provides voters with the ability to propose new laws or constitutional amendments through the initiative process. The Arizona Constitution requires valid signatures from 15% of qualified electors to place an initiative proposing a constitutional amendment on the ballot, and a valid signature from 10% of the qualified electors to place an initiative proposing a constitutional amendment on the ballot. The person or organization putting forward the initiative must file these signatures with the Arizona Secretary of State's office at least 4 months prior to the next general election. If enough valid signatures are submitted, the proposed constitutional amendment will be placed on the next general election ballot. As stated in the Arizona Constitution, a yes vote is a vote for enacting the new law or constitutional amendment, while a no vote is a vote for retaining the existing law. Some key features of an initiative originates from the citizens. It requires a certain number of signatures to qualify for the ballot. Can propose new laws or changes to existing laws. The government is required to take action if the initiative passes as well. Next, I'm going to explain how referendums are created. The Arizona Constitution states, "The people reserve the power to propose laws and amendments to the Constitution and to enact or reject such laws and amendments at the polls, independently of the legislator, and they also reserve for their own option the power to approve or reject at the polls any act or item, section, or part of any act of the legislator." The person or organization putting forward the referendum must file signatures with the Arizona Secretary of State within 90 days of when the legislator that enacted the House or Senate bill is in question. If enough valid signatures are submitted, the bill will be placed on the next general election ballot. The individual or organization wishing to refer a measure to the ballot must either file a statement of organization using the Arizona Secretary of State's campaign financing filing system or a designated existing non-candidate committee to act as a referendum sponsor. The Secretary of State will not accept an application without an accompanying statement. Some key features of a referendum: they originate from the government or legislative body. It does not require signatures to qualify for the ballot. It is used to approve or reject laws passed by the legislator. The government is not required to take action if the referendum fails as well. When comparing and contrasting initiative and referendum, both initiative and referendums give citizens the direct voice in their government. They may differ in their origin and process. An initiative is a citizens-driven process to propose new laws or changes, while a referendum is a government-initiated process to approve or reject laws. Some comparing and some contrasting. So an initiative originates from the citizens. A referendum initiates from the government. An initiative requires signatures, and a referendum does not require signatures. The purpose of an initiative is to propose new laws or changes. The purpose of a referendum is to approve or reject laws. An initiative government action is required if passed. In a referendum, there's no government action required if failed. I'm going to tell you how some pros and cons to initiatives I am going to tell you some pros and cons to initiatives in Arizona. Initiatives can empower communities, give citizens a voice in decision making, and address local concerns. They promote civic engagement and make sure all Arizonians are equally heard. A con for an initiative is poorly drafted is a poorly drafted law. Due to the fact that citizens are writing the law and not government lawyers who are familiar with the drafting process, the law can sometimes be meaningless and ineffective, or the law has to be redrafted. Now I'm going to give you some pros and cons to the referendum in Arizona. Referendums allow citizens to directly participate in the decision-making process. They also promote transparency and accountability in the government. It allows citizens to vote on important issues. While referendums have benefits, they also have some drawbacks. One drawback is that the process is very time-consuming and costly. Another con to referendums is that they may result in oversimplification of complex issues. Initiatives and referendums are key components of direct democracy. They both allow citizens to directly participate in the decision-making process. This shows how power is truly in the hands of people. They have a direct voice in creating policies and laws. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me, and have a wonderful day.